This video brought to you by the SMSU Alumni Association. We're with head coach Cory Sauter on this signing day 2012, coach, and we'll talk about some of the student athletes that you signed here shortly, but overall just a very exciting day for Mustang football and your coaching staff and the entire program.
It is. We're very, very pleased with the student athletes that we attracted here to Southwest, and a lot of these kids we've been on for a long, long time, and it's just nice to finally get it over with and really have them on board and really get them ready for the next phase of their careers.
And of course, this is not just something that happens over the course of a couple of weeks, months. I mean, it's a long, several months. Since last summer probably, and all the way till now, and your staff, as you mentioned, just did a great job, and it all comes together today. Kind of talk about in general your thoughts of this class and some of the things that you needed to address.
Well, looking back from last year and previous years, one of the areas that we need to improve is defense, and we really felt that we needed to bring in some guys that could potentially play and play early. And we brought in really a bunch of defensive linemen, linebackers, some guys in the secondary, and really we want to put them in the mix and really make it a competitive situation for our entire football team. And hopefully that will happen. I know they're very, very excited to get here and get to work, and they're all very highly recruited kids within our conference, and we lost a few, but we also got a few, and that was a nice thing to see, and I really think they're going to be a nice fit for our program.
And you'd get a nice a mix of all positions on the defensive side and offensive side, though, as well. A pretty good balance, and as you talked about, some may have a chance to play next year, but overall a good mix of kids from not only from Minnesota but the entire Midwest, and then you went out into a few states, into Colorado and California and Florida as well.
Yeah, and it's always nice to stay within the Midwest. We get a bulk of our kids from Minnesota and Iowa, Wisconsin, South Dakota, but there's always a few that pop up that have an interest in us, and we investigate it and look into it, and if they're a good fit for us, we have no problems getting a kid from farther away, and we've had other kids in the past that have done very well that have come from longer distances, and but more importantly, it's just the fit that we're looking for. Doesn't really matter where they're coming from. We really want to make sure that we get the best possible student athlete here at Southwest.
And of course, now you've got the signing class. You'll still keep working and trying to get some more student athletes, but spring football not far away here. End of March, you'll be starting up and getting ready for 2012.
Yeah, it really isn't very far away. Really this week we're going to start looking at last year's film, breaking that down even further, and really want to get a good gauge of some of the things that we need to address scheme-wise going into spring football. And that's only about a month and a half, 2 months away, and I know our kids have worked hard here in the off season up to this point, and I know they're chomping at the bit to get back on that practice field.
All right, Coach, congrats on National Signing Day, and we'll talk later in the spring.
All right, thanks, Kelly.